Hal here with more space engineers. Yay! And today we are going to get hopefully a little bit more done on the hangar. Let's head out this way and I'll show you what we've got so far. I've been doing a little bit of work. just a little bit of work. So we'll talk about what's going on. We'll get some lights in this place and hopefully get some things done today. But first, we have to get started. So let's go. So, happy Wednesday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic day and a terrific week thus far. And, yeah, like I said, we're back here and doing a little bit more Space Engineers. As you can see, Bob is, well, being Bob. Oh, so, yes, it has been rather hectic around here. So, as you can tell, we've gone ahead and mined out a good chunk of the asteroid. We had talked about this last time, so basically I went ahead, finished up what we had said we were going to do. Bob has gotten a lot of stuff welded up, and if you remember, we had almost 200k plates. I have to make another 60k plates to keep, so Bob has something to do here. So we're probably going to end up scavenging, you know, whatever. Some of these, the POI ships, or the random encounter ships. We've got a bunch of, like, you can see a fragment of one that we've already rated out there. So we'll probably go through and start cleaning up all of these things just to get the plates, because I really don't want, yes, I've got like 4.5 million iron, but I don't want to use it on plates. It's like there's just something inherently wrong with building plates, but I'm making them because we have to, and we'll deal with everything else as it comes in. All right. So one of the things that I want to do is we're gonna end up. So you know we've got giant flat spaces here, and you know my rule on that. So we're gonna end up getting rid of that stuff. I'm thinking we're gonna build this up another layer, and then what we'll have defense cannons. Maybe even, I don't know if I'm gonna put a landing area up here or not. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some styling with this, where I think we'll have it come in and wrap up. So it'll basically, you have this nice, well, hopefully a nice transition from the deck here up into a sloped area that'll basically meet up into the asteroid. Now what I want to do is kind of what like we did inside here. Let me show you really quick. Is we're going to have some cutouts in there, and the idea is that we're going to put turrets in here, so that way if anything comes through, we'll have a defensive system in here, you know, to take out anything that may make it through the force field, because these are going to be force field hangar doors. So we need to be able to protect the area in here. And I think so it's one, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yes. So the idea is that we're going to have one basically here. And I'm thinking here. So we'll end up with 2 cannons in here. And they should have enough clearance basically to cover the entire area here. Now, if I find that we need to, I'll put another set over on the other side. Sorry, hiccups. But I'm not foreseeing that to be necessary. Part of the reason why I didn't do it over here is because we've got a difference in depth on the amount of stone available, and so cutting into that really reduces the amount of protection that we have. The other aspect of it is that I'm going to put another pillbox in like the one we have over here. So if you remember this little beastie, we're gonna have, I'm gonna try and keep it on the same level. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna have it basically sit right here in this area, because I want to have it be outside of the hangar space. So if anything comes around, we'll have a couple of cannons tearing it up before it gets to this point, and the two cannons in here will hopefully finish it off if it makes it that far. Now, part of the other benefit of this is that because of the way that the force field operates and the force field hangar doors, when it's turned on but open, it's just a field. It's just, so there's nothing stopping it. You have to actually close it to get the hard light effect, which makes it an actual barrier. The problem is that when that's closed, the turrets that are in here won't be able to fire out. So it's definitely something we have to be aware of and take, some planning with. Let's grab some power here. This is going to be a little disconcerting because we're sitting down in the chair here, but we're looking up that way. So that's basically what the idea is. And then I may put we got enough power, it's fine. So what I was saying here is that we're gonna have some pieces that come down. Basically we're gonna have a skin on this thing that comes down and blends into the asteroid here, and we're going to do the same on the top. Now the one down here, I don't know if I'm going to put any turrets on, because this could end up being a rather large blind spot for our base, so I may put one or two down here. I don't know yet. And you are all the way back there. Okay. Now what I did on the interior portion, and I don't know how well you can see it here, is I have heavy armor blocks on the under the what will be the floor, the blast doors blocks, but only for part of the way in, and I've done that on basically the walls as well, where I just really placed stuff to reinforce where we may have some thin spots. And because there was so much of this hanging out past the asteroid, what I did is I went ahead and said, maybe like 3 or 4 blocks in, so that it was just a little bit more protection there. So the floor, once it's fully welded up, will be airtight. It doesn't matter. The underfloor really is just that. It's just an underfloor to help keep everything going. Now, I also will need to basically get in there and drill out some stuff so that we can run conduit in there, because we're going to need conveyors getting over to here. We're going to need conveyors for connection points, both in the floor as well as probably the ceiling. And what we have done is on this portion, the ceiling is actually 1 block lower than where it is right now. And so what we're going to do is that gives us the ability to texture the roof without actually impacting the usable space. So I made it a little bit bigger, or a little larger than the actual size necessary. So yeah, that's the idea. Okay. So we've gone ahead and we put some lights in. We've got some spotlights so we can actually see the deck here, which is nice. And I'm missing a spot. Let's grab that really quick. Is there any other spots I'm missing? Yeah, there's some ridiculous number of blocks placed. I want to say that there's a little over 2,000 blocks, maybe almost 3,000 blocks in here. It's a crazy amount of armor blocks. And this is just the container aspect of it. This isn't even, it's not even my final form. So, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be crazy when it's done. And then we're going to have some detailing here. Between the asteroid and my mining being less precise than I wanted it to be, we ended up taking a little too much material out, so I've had to close off some of this by squaring off the armor back there. So we'll do some blending here in a little bit. You the regular one? You are light armor block, huh? Oh, I thought I did heavy armor blocks for those. But that's okay. Go ahead and get that in there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to sneak some of you guys in. And there you go. And then we'll have some blocks that, actually, may as well just go ahead and do it while we're here. So we'll have those. And that's a heavy armor block. So just to give you an idea. So we'll end up with a little bit of detailing out here. What I will, like I said, we're going to have this basically sculpted into the asteroid, and then on the top here I'm thinking, oh, let's see, what makes sense to have cannons, because if I have them back here, they have very limited ranges of fire, but at the same point it's very difficult for anything to get in here to shoot them because of the way that the targeting works for the camera, or for the weapons AI. So what I may do is I may build out a little bit, and we'll put in a larger cannon array here. Like actually build a custom turret. And then we have that basically starting somewhere out. Well, probably start out at the edge of it and have it come back and slope up to this point. Alright. That should mostly work. Okay. I think we have a bit of an idea here for what we're going to do. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Bob continue welding this. We'll get all of this in. And while Bob is doing that, how many plates do we have? Oh, we are out. Do we have any plates in storage? Hey, look, we have a few plates. But yeah, so as you can tell, we're completely out of steel plates. Give me steel plates. So I'm going to have to, off camera, I'm going to have to go do a little bit of raiding. Or I'm sorry, wreckage recovery and salvage. Come on. I want to get, hopefully, like 200 plates. This might take me a minute. Give me plates. Give me plates. Just a few more. Okay, that should work. Alright, so this is where we were talking about having the reactor room, and now that we have the hangar there, that gives me a much better idea of what we're looking at space-wise. So how's that looking? Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're gonna have, let's see, go block there, block there. 2 blocks there. And I think we're going to go with that stuff out of here. That stuff out of here. And I think we'll do this. Alright, and then that allows us to have the offset door right here. Few of these. So end up with offset door, bit of space, regular sliding door. And I think we're gonna, yeah, let's get rid of that. And what that allows us to do is we can have it, because we'll have a door here, actually. Let's space, door, and we're gonna have offset door. There. That brings us through here, and I'm kind of tempted to do some windows so that you can actually see the stone, because I just think that would be kind of cool. So let's low. Get some of this stuff off our bar. 201, so we go. Almost out of power again, of course, because, you know, why wouldn't we be? And we're gonna grab some girders. Grab 100 of them just because we can. Alright. Grab a little bit of power. So what I want to do here, the general idea at least, is to have a connected hallway where we're going to end up with basically a glass tube that we walk through in order to get to the reactor room. I just thought it would be kind of interesting. I don't know how well it's going to work. We'll find out shortly. But what I'll do is I'll put lights on the outside of the block, so you'll actually have lighting hopefully above and below the windows, so that you'll have, you know, we'll see. We'll see how it works. It's probably easier to show it than explain it right this second. Alright, so we have this coming out. We're going to go 1. Alright, so 1, 2, 3. It's going to be about 4. 5. That's 5. And then we'll have a door right there. See if we can. There you go. Alright, so that's going to be our the doorway into the reactor room. Alright, so alright, and then it's too bad we're probably over skinning some of this. But that's okay. All right. So now what we're talking about here is, so that will need to have a little bit more come out there. So the idea is that we're going to have a little bit of lighting down here, but I need to figure out where everything needs to go. Alright, so if we have we go like that. Okay, and then we're going to just have to do basically the same thing over here. Oh, hello. Lost track of where I was. All right. Come on. Okay, so now we're gonna flip that. Okay, get some blocks there. And so then we go block there, and we'll do the same on the other side. Now there's a single block in the middle that we're going to actually have. Actually, you know what? Do I want to have it 2, 3, 4, 5? I think we're gonna do. Don't want to do it. We have. So we have a conveyor running under here. I'm gonna need to have things piped in here anyway, so I think we will do this. Not overly concerned with it. So Bob is set to remove neutral blocks, and since the block was cut free, he removed it. There we go. Alright, so that gets us to here. So I need a conveyor junction. Just going to go, okay, so let's grab the vent first before before we get too crazy with that, we're going to block that in. So that's going to be blocked in. I think what we'll do here, let's do that, and then we'll, for this one, I'll actually do it like this. So if we ever need to get in here and we take that block out, we'll be able to get in and fix whatever we need to fix. But alright, so I need a conveyor junction block. But I need the parts for the conveyor junction block. Hey, look at that. All the components. We have all of the components. And this is important. That way Bob can actually help us. Always bad when we forget to get Bob involved in stuff. Alright, and then you are going to get a conveyor junction. And that should get us where we need to be for that. So get our jetpack up and running. Okay. And I think that should be okay. That should be good. All right. And alright. And this one we are going to grab there, there, and there. Like I said, we're going to leave some of this open for right now so I can get out there to do things like putting lights in. Since these are mounted to this side, I should be able to hook this thing up.
Energy low.
Alright, so we want spotlight so that we can so I have a light there. I can't do anything with this one because of, see, I want a light on here, but I don't know if I'm going to be able, I guess I can, because I'll just take out one of these windows. Is our large hangar lights. I don't want to see those in the terminal. There should only be 4 lights here. There are. Okay, so this is going to be reactor room hallway lights. There we go. We're gonna do, if we do turn off this. I kind of like the way that that's working. All right. We're going to take that window out for a second, that window out for a second. We want the 1x1. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. Okay, now I should be able get light in there.
Energy critical.
Alright, let's see if we can do it like this instead. There we go. Alright, and then we want you. There. Actually, no, we want to do that the other way. We want that. We want the window to be on the face there. Oh. Only for trying to get out. There you go. Okay, so we've got that. We've got that. Which one are you? Almost out of power, which would be bad. We're going to do the reverse of what we did on the doors coming in. And I need to grab power really quick. Oh. Whew. Okay. Bob is getting some work done in here. Good to see. Alright. So what I'm going to do for the rest of the hangar space for lights is I'm going to use a combination of things. I think I'm going to do the neons in here. I want to see how much light we can get out of those because they are emissive lights. So I am really curious to see how well that they work as a lighting. Oh look, Orks are showing up. Great. Which way are the Orks showing up from? They're coming in from that way. Alright. Coming in from above. That actually would be better to go the other way because I can actually get out faster. Huh. Missing a couple of tiles. We'll deal with that shortly. Alright. Because what I want to do is I want to have this thing go defend it. Come here, you. You. Close. Close. Alright, we need those to be turned on. Those to be turned on. That to be unlocked. And we need to go. It's time to go kick some work butt. See if we get close enough. We should get close enough. Oh, I forgot to turn the shields on. Crap. Well, at least we have Bob. Shields are up. Hey, why am I... How's everything looking here? Everything's looking okay. Oh, we took our antenna off. Now the question is are we going to get close enough for... I don't know if we're going to get close enough for these things to take another shot at him. Oh, maybe. Hey, our shields are online. Look at that. Alright, now I don't want to be leading him back to our base. So we're gonna swing ourselves around and get away from the base. There we go. Let's cut in on these guys. Silly orcs. Oh, that was bad. Let's see if these actually hit. Oh, those look like they did some damage. Our shields need to recharge a little bit. Hey, our shields are back online. So we're gonna go about 60-ish, almost 70. Now remember, I have one turret set up to do nothing but anti-missile fire, and I think it's just missiles. That one in the middle in the back there. So he's trying to go for the ram. And that's what we want to avoid him doing, is being able to ram us. Oh. Our shields have taken our ship has taken a bit of a beating. For shields. Looks... I think we may have disabled him. We definitely need to get ourselves back to base and get some repairs done. Yeah, those guys aren't looking too good. Alright, how's our missiles doing? Ooh, we burned through half our missiles. Look at the beating that thing took just on the first pass. Oh, that is hilarious. In a bad way. Alright. Yeah, see, he's going for the ram. That looks like... I don't know if that was him out of control or not. Yeah, it works. See, what it needs to do is we need an audio script to play when that's happening. Yeah, get someone like Wasted to do to record some audio for it. Oh crap! He's trying to go for the ram. Ugh. Wondering if we've knocked his weapons out. I think we may have knocked his weapons out because I haven't seen a whole lot of incoming fire. Looks like we may have knocked his engines out. Oh nope, he's getting here. Okay. We're still taking weapons fire. Oh, our shields are down. We need to back off for just a little bit. Oh, wow. Everything but the kitchen sink is... see if our shields come back up here. How are we doing for missiles? I think we're about out of missiles. Yeah, we're down to 14. We had 212 when we started that fight. So we're going to angle down a little bit here because he's still going for that ram, and I know he's going for the ram, so. Yeah, see, he's all sorts of messed up. Alright. A little bit more jousting here. Yeah, see, he keeps trying to go for the ram. What's wrong there, buddy? You look like you're having some troubles. Having a little bit of trouble? Oh. Looks like he's dead in the water. Alright, so this means that yes, we do need to get our defenses on upgraded and online as fast as possible. Oh no, he's still shooting at us. I don't know what's shooting at us. There isn't a whole lot of it left on that thing. Looks like our shields are starting to overheat a little bit. Yeah, see, he keeps going for the ram. Oh, so he's still got one cannon left, and for some reason my cannons aren't shooting at it. Oh. Shields are starting to overheat there a little bit. Let's see if he's actually still moving. Oh, he is still moving. So we're gonna back ourselves up here. Let our shields come back online. They're a little overheated. Out should be okay. Whew. Ship has taken a beating. Looks like we didn't lose a gyro. Need to see if all of our turrets come back up. Our shields are trying to cool off here. Hey, it looks like the Orks are running away. You don't get to run away. Come back here. You punks. You don't get to come shoot me and then run away. Of course, we need to be heading back to the base soon to get some repairs. I'm gonna have to fix the ship up a little bit. I can't believe they're running away. I thought you were supposed to be orcs. Huh. Of course, I probably don't want to antagonize them too much because I don't want them to bring back the big gun. I'm trying to remember what the ship is called, but basically they have this thing that'll... It delivers a whole lot of pain. It's just a giant beam weapon. I guess we can let him run away. I really don't feel like chasing him too much. Let's cut the angle on these guys. Yeah, he's not changing. I think he's to the point where he cannot engage any further, which is fine because we took a bit of a beating. I forgot to turn the shields on. We'll let him withdraw. It's fine. Okay. On that note, I am going to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to throw those down in the section below. If you're new to the channel, haven't done so already, or just want to do something nice for me on this lovely Wednesday, be sure to hit that subscribe. Not only do all of the comments and the likes and subscriptions help the channel to grow, helps me know that you are enjoying the content, and that's what's really important around here. Anyway, on that note, we're going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody.